Hello guys, in this short video I'm going to talk about two new types that have been introduced as part of the core library in .NET 6, DateOnly and TimeOnly. These types allow developers to represent either the date or time portion. So let's see this in action. As you know, the type should remain self-explanatory with regards to what they represent. Therefore, we should use DateOnly only when we need to represent a date without a type component. For example, when we need to represent the birth date, the time portion is rarely needed. So it is more convenient to use the type DateOnly. For example, in order to create an instance of DateOnly, we can do something like this. We can use, I will name this birthday. We can use the constructor DateOnly that takes as arguments year, month, and day. For example. And just for information, it is possible to create an instance of DateOnly from that time. Let's say, for example, you have you want to create an instance of DateOnly from that time now. You can do that like this. For example, current date equals DateOnly dot from the time. And here you can type that time dot now. You can even add UTC if you want. Sorry, it's UTC now actually. Yes. Okay, and like that time, DateOnly also has the methods that allows us to add days, months, years. For example, if I take a current date, I can add days, add month, and years, which is practical. Okay, now let's move to TimeOnly. Like DateOnly, TimeOnly also should be used in the cases where the date part is not important. For example, if you want to create, let's say, an alarm clock app that lets the user to create a recurring alarm. In this case, the date is irrelevant. And if you want to create an instance of TimeOnly, there is many constructors that takes as argument different types of arguments. For example, let's say some of these constructors TimeOnly equals a new TimeOnly, and here you can see constructor with that argument, one that takes as arguments hour, minute, seconds, and hour, minute, second, and milliseconds. And again, like date, it is possible to create the current time from a date time. So to show you an example, I will just copy that line and replace date with time, and like this, time only from that time, and here I can get my current time. And for information, it's possible to perform some mathematical operations with time-only instances, such as calculating the difference. Say, for example, I have start time and end time. Okay. Just do a difference. Start time here, and here I will do at hours, for example, at 2 hours, and then I'd like to calculate the difference. I can do this by typing just end time minus start time. It's completely possible. And I'd like to draw your attention to the type of this result. Actually, the result is not of type time only. It is actually of type time span. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video. And if it is the case, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned.